Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to study the next topic, that is the types of partnerships. So in the previous class we have studied about types of partners, isn't it? So we have studied that there are different types of partners are there. So the partners are the members, those who are participating in the partnership. Okay, so that is what we have studied. There are 6 partners are there, and the first one is called as the active partner, and he is investing money into the business. He is sharing the profit and losses. He is actively participating in the management, and he is having unlimited liability. Okay. Then secondly, we have studied about the sleeping partner, and the sleeping partner is also investing money, and he okay, so can you hear me? Are you able to listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we studied, we have studied about the different types of partners. The first one is the active partner. The active partner we have already seen. Next is about the sleeping partner. Sleeping partner is sharing, investing money into the business. He is sharing profit and losses, but he is not participating in the management of the business. Okay, he is just as a partner, he is there, but he is not actively participating in the management. Okay, and other things are same for him. And the third one we have studied about the secret partner. The secret partner is the one who also equal to the active. So he is the one. So the secret partner is the one who has just equal to the active partner. Only the difference is that he is investing money into the business. He is participating in the management, but participating in the management in a secret manner. Okay, so his association with the business is not known to anyone else other than the partners. So that is the only difference between the active partner and the secret partner. Okay, so these 3 are the main partners, and there are also 3 more partners are there. That is nominal partner. So the nominal partner is just for namesake. The name of a person is added to the partners list, and he is not investing capital. He is not sharing the profit and losses, and he is not participating in the management, but he has unlimited liability. Nominal partner. Then next we studied about the partner by estoppel. Partner by estoppel means that he is not a partner, but his behavior or the way that he is doing things, others understand that he is also a partner. Okay, so others are mistaking him as a partner. That is called as the partner by estoppel. And he is also not investing any money to the partnership business. He is not sharing profit and losses. He is not managing in the activities of the or managing the activities of business, but he also has a unlimited liability. And the last one we studied is about the partner by holding out. Partner by holding out is a person who present himself as a partner. So he, through his personal appearance or through the words or the way that he is there, so he present himself as a partner, or he himself gives impression to others that he is also a partner. Okay, and he is also not investing money into the business, not sharing profit and losses, not participating in the management, but he has got unlimited liability. Okay, so we studied that all the partners, whether they are real partners or nominal partners, but they have unlimited liability. And in order to avoid this liability, they have one choice is there that they can decide whether to they can give a letter. So other partners, those who are this nominal partner, partner by estoppel. So all these partners can, all the partners are there and they have the power, but all of them are having unlimited liability. So we have studied about the types of partners. Now, next topic that we have to study is about the types of partnerships. Okay, so there are different partners. The partners are the members of the partnership firm, but the partnership firm itself is can be of different types. So let us study what are the different types of partnerships. Okay, so partnership can be classified on the basis of two factors: duration and liability. So the partnerships can be divided based on two factors. That is, the first one is duration and second one is liability. Okay, so partnerships can be divided into two categories. One is duration and liability. So there are two basic things that we consider when we decide about us dividing the partnership. So the first one is based on duration. Duration means that how much time the partnership will continue. And the liability is the responsibility of the partners to pay back the money. Okay, so there are two types of partnerships are there. Okay, on the basis of duration, there can be two types of partnerships. That is a partnership at will and a particular partnership. On the basis of liability, the two types of partnerships include with limited liability and other with unlimited liability. These types are described in the following section. So here we can divide them into different categories. So this is based on duration. There are two types of partnerships are there. That is first one, partnership at will and particular partnership. So there are two partnerships are there based on the duration. It can be, there are two types of partnerships can be there. That is partnership at will. Partnership at will. And other one is a particular partnership. There are two types of partnerships based on the duration. So let us see what is the classification based on duration. Particular partnership at will. This type of partnership exists at the will of the partners. It can continue as long as the partners want and is terminated when any partner gives a notice of withdrawal from partnership to the firm. So partnership at will means means what? It is the desire of the partners, or it is the according to the likes and dislikes of the partners. Okay, partnership at will. Will means the interest of the partners. So this type of partnership is that it will run based on the interest of the different partners. So if there are 5 partners are there and all the partners are willing to continue the business, then it can continue for any amount of time. But if any one among them is thinking that I don't want to continue, so they can give a withdrawal letter from the partnership and the partnership will be over. So it means that at the will of the partnership partners, anybody can stop the partnership firm. Okay, so such kind of partnerships are called as a partnership at a will. Did you understand? Then next type of partnership is a particular partnership. Partnership formed for the accomplishment of a particular project, say construction of a building or an activity to be carried on for a specific time period is called a particular partnership. It dissolves automatically when the purpose for which it was formed is fulfilled or when the time duration expires. So particular partnership is made for a particular purpose. Okay, see, like if we are, imagine that if we are constructing a road, so for the purpose, like one person, see, one contractor may be there and he is not able to handle the work by himself. So what he do is that he will make it a partnership. So 2-3 members together, they join and they make this partnership. So this partnership is made for the purpose of making this road or making the bridge or any one particular process. Okay, and when the construction of this one is over and when we get the money back, then this partnership is over. Okay, or for a particular purpose, this partnership is made, and when the purpose is completed, then the partnership will be over. Do you understand? Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there are two types of partnerships are there based on the duration. So we are studying, earlier we studied about the types of partners. Partners are the different types of members in the partnership. And now we are studying about the partnership, full partnership as a whole, and the different categories are there. So please don't get confused. Sometimes in the exam, when you are asked about write about the different partners, don't write this one. And when it is asked about write about the types of partnerships, don't write the different types of partners. So you should not get confused. Partners means the like active partner, sleeping partner, all these are the partners. But here it is partnerships. Okay, so the entire partnership as a whole, it is divided. And it can be divided basically to different purposes are there. That is, first one is based on the duration. And based on the duration, there are two types of partnership. Partnership at a will and a particular partnership. And partnership at will is a type of partnership which is running for a particular, it means it is running based on the will of the partners. So if all the partners are willing to stop, any one of the partners are willing to stop the business, then it can be stopped. And if all of them are interested to continue, then they can continue. That is called as a partnership at a will. But then the next one is a particular partnership. So this particular partnership is made for the purpose of a particular purpose or any particular purpose. Imagine, see, like if you are constructing a building, so then I see like a school building is there. So if we are giving this construction of the building to a company, and for that a partnership firm has started. So they are taking up this work of constructing this school. So construction of this building is over and the money has been received. Then the partnership is over. So after that, this partnership will be closed. And if any other construction or any other work is there, the same partners may be there. They might be joining again, but that will be another partnership. Do you understand? So, or if a dam is to be made, or a building, a bridge is to be made, or any type of construction activities are there, or any particular purpose is there. So for that purpose, this partnership will be started. And when this purpose will be over, then the partnership will be closed. Okay, so or they will be making this partnership for a particular period of time. Okay, so like maybe for 3 years, maybe for 5 years. Okay, so we make the partnership for 5 years. So that is also can be called as a particular partnership. We consider that only for 5 years. At the end of 5 years, this partnership will be closed. So such a way this will be there. So after that, it cannot be continued. So such type of partnerships are called a particular partnership. Okay. Then next category is about the based on the classification based on liability. So the second category that here we have studied that liability. So the different liabilities are there, and based on the liability, there can be different types of partnerships. Based on the partnerships that is here. Okay, so there are based on the liability, there can be two types of partnerships. That is a general partnership and limited partnership. Okay, general partnership. In general partnership, the liability of the partners is unlimited and joined. The partners enjoy the right to participate in the management of the firm, and their acts are binding on each other as well as on the firm. Registration of the firm is optional. The existence of the firm is affected by the death, lunacy, insolvency, or retirement of the partners. So general partnership. So general partnership means the common partnership which is normally found. So even though there are so many partnerships are there, but This can be of a general partnership. Most common partnerships are of a general partnership. And the general partnership is that all the partners are having unlimited liability, and their liability is joined. Okay, so all the partners jointly, they are having the liability. Okay, so it's all together, they are having liability. One person or if any one person is making a mistake and if the loss is coming, all are responsible for the repayment of the loss. Okay, it is not that he made the mistake, so I will not pay the money. Like that, he cannot say, because he is also a partner. So if there is a loss of the business because of the activity of one person, then everybody has to face the loss. So that kind of partnership is called as the general partnership. And if anything happens to any one of the partners, then the partnership has to be closed. If the death, lunacy, or bankruptcy or anything take place for partners, then the partnership has to be closed. So that is called as the general partnership. The next we have to study is about the limited partnership. In limited partnership, the liability of at least one partner is unlimited, whereas the rest may have limited liability. Such a partnership does not get terminated with the death, lunacy, or insolvency of the limited partners. The limited partners do not enjoy the right of management, and their acts do not bind the firm or other partners. Registration of such partnership is compulsory. So the next type of partnership is a slightly different partnership. When we studied about the partnership, all these things, we have not studied about this type of partnership. So this is a special type of partnership. In this type of partnership, there will be at least one member will be having unlimited liability, and others may have limited liability. Okay, so there may be, see, like we know, see, this is the latest edition or a newly added version of the partnership, because see, like many members are there, many partners are there, they want to join the partnership, but they are not interested to join the partnership because of the unlimited liability. Okay, so see, for example, if I want to start a partnership firm, okay, and I am interested to run the business, okay, but there are other partners are there. So there may be, see, like if I want to start a company and so I am going to start the company, but I am not having sufficient money to start the company. So I request some of my friends to join me into the partnership, but they are not willing to join me. They are saying that we cannot take the risk of unlimited liability. Okay, so if the liability is limited, then we can join. Okay, so in such a case, they can join to the firm and we can make a limited partnership. So I am joining, I am allowing another two members, maybe like A and B. Okay, so and I say that I will take up the responsibility. I will take up the responsibility. I will take the liability. I will take unlimited liability. So my liability is unlimited. Okay, I will take the unlimited liability, but the other two members are having limited liability. Okay, so like a total 20 lakh rupees is required for starting the business. I am investing 10 lakh rupees, he is investing 5 lakh, he is investing 5 lakh. Okay, so altogether 20 lakh rupees. I am investing 10 lakh rupees. This person is investing 5 lakh. This person is investing 5 lakh. Okay, so such a way we start the business, and the total assets that we have collected is 20 lakh rupees. And imagine if the loss take place of 30 lakh rupees. If the loss is of 30 lakh rupees, then this people will give only 5 lakh rupees. He will, his 5 lakh will be given, his 5 lakh will be given. 10 will be over. So then the total loss is 30 lakh rupees. In that, they both will face 10 lakh rupees, and the remaining 20 lakh I have to face. So already I have invested 10 lakh, and 10 lakh of my personal assets also will be affected. I will have to repay the money of the remaining 10 lakh rupees. Do you understand? So my personal assets also will be affected, but for these members, the maximum loss that they can face is the money that they have invested. So 5 lakh rupees, the limited liability is there. Do you understand? So their personal assets will not be affected. They will not have any problems. So their maximum loss that they can face is the invested money. So how much money they have invested, that may be lost. Other than that, a single rupee is also not necessary to be given. Do you understand? So they are limited partners, and I am unlimited partner. Okay. And if anything happens to these member, imagine that say like this A dies. Okay. So then also it is not going to affect the continuity of the business. The business can continue even without a limited partner. So what we do is that we will ask another person to join. So there will be C. So C will be coming to the business, and the money of this person will be handed over. Okay, so see like that, he will be investing this 5 lakh rupees, and this money will be given to the A. Okay. Yes, Richa, what is the doubt?
Sir, I am asking
Not clear. Please say
give money instead of him.
What? Once again.
So I am saying that if suppose that who has invested, so if that the first person who have given 10 lakh rupees is dying, then sir, their partners are allowed, means they who have given 5 lakh rupees, they are allowed to give that 10 lakh rupees, or they will not give.
So that is what I am going to tell you. Okay, so here if this person dies, then another person can join. Okay, so third person. So they are limited partners. So here in this it is clearly mentioned there. If the limited partners dies, then it will not affect the business. The limited partners do not enjoy the right of management, and their acts do not bind the firm. Okay, such a partnership does not terminate with the death, lunacy, or insolvency of the limited partners. So here the condition given there that if the limited partners are there, only their death or problems will be there, that will be affected. If anything happens to the unlimited partners, like only he is the unlimited partner, and if he dies, business is over. Partnership will be closed. Do you understand? So if anything happens to the unlimited partner, the business cannot continue. Okay. Or if there is, see, if there are more than one unlimited partners also, see, for example, there may be like 2, 3 are there, one only. If there are like 5 limited partners are there, 5 unlimited partners are, and if any one of the unlimited partners dies, then the business has to close. Okay. So here the condition is given only for the limited partner. So if there are, imagine that there are 5 limited partners are there and 5 unlimited partners are there. Okay. So altogether there is 5 limited partners and 5 unlimited partners are there. Okay. So if 5 limited partners are there, 5 unlimited partners are there. If anything happens to the limited partners, it will not affect the continuity of the business. But if anything happens to the unlimited partners, out of these 5, any one of them is unable to continue the business, then the business has to close. Okay. So here the condition is given only for the limited partner. So if the limited partner dies, or if the limited partner is unable to continue the business, then the continuity of the business will not be affected. But whereas the unlimited partners, if any of the unlimited partners are having problem or any kind of issues regarding the unlimited partners are there, then he will have the business cannot continue. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So any one more paragraph is there. So the form of partnership was not permitted in India earlier. So this form of partnership was not permitted in India earlier. The permission to the form of partnership firms with a limited liability has been granted after the institution of new small enterprise policy in 1991. The idea behind such a move has been to enable the partnership firms to attract equity capital from friends and relatives of small-scale entrepreneurs who were earlier reluctant to help due to the existence of unlimited liability clause in the partnership form of business. Okay. So earlier, so this type of partnership was not permitted in India earlier, and after 1991, this close or this type of partnership also has been started. So the permission was given for starting up such kind of a partnership, because there are so many partners, those who are not willing to invest money, but they are afraid of the unlimited liability, and because of that, they are not ready to join the partnership firms. So in order to avoid such kind of problems, the people, those who are interested to join, but they are unable to join because of the unlimited liability. So in order to avoid such people or such kind of problems, this type of partnership has been started. But there is a one condition on this one, that these type of partnership should be registered. So they have to get registered. So see, like a registration of the general partnership is not compulsory. It is optional. But nowadays, we know, see, like there are partnership firms are there, and all the partnership firms will be getting registered. So we have to study about the registration and what are the benefits of registration, that we will study later on. So at that time, you will understand. Okay. So registration is not compulsory for general partnership, but for limited partnership, registration is compulsory, because see, like if I am agreeing now, see, like I am agreeing that I will take all the liability. But afterwards, if and other members, two members are there, they are saying that we will not take up any liability. Okay, so means we will take a limited liability only. We will not invest any money more. And if real loss take place at that time, if I am telling that, so I cannot bear entire loss by myself, and you also have to share the losses. So in such case, there will be problems will be there. So because of that, in order to avoid the conflicts or such kind of problems, this type of partnership has to be registered. So if there is a limited partner, then this limited partnership is there, that has to be compulsorily registered. Okay. So we have studied about the different types of partnerships. So partnerships can be divided based on the duration as well as based on liability. And based on duration, there are two types of partnerships are there. That is a partnership at will and particular partnership. Two types are there. Okay. Particular partnership means that it will continue for a particular activity, or any particular work is to be conducted. For that, it can be conducted. And the partnership at will means that at any time they can close. If any of the partners are willing to close the business, then they can close. Otherwise, if all of them are willing to continue, they can continue the business. So such kind of partnership is called as a partnership at will. And based on liability, there can be two types of partnership. That is a general partnership and a limited partnership. The general partnership is a type of partnership that common type of partnerships are there. All the partners, almost all the type of partnerships are general partnership. So the general partnerships are in this partnership, the partners are having unlimited liability. All the partners are having unlimited liability, and the continuation of the business can be affected if anything happens to any members. And the registration of this general partnership is not compulsory. And the next type of next type of partnership is a limited partnership. And the limited partnership means that there will be at least one member or one partner whose liability is unlimited, and there can be other partners' liability can be kept limited. But the limited partners will not have any right in the management. So the unlimited partners will be managing the business, and the profit will be shared among all the partners, even though the limited partners also will get a share of profit because they are also investing the money. And if anything happens to the limited partners, then the continuity of the business will not be getting affected. But the registration of this type of partnership is compulsory. Okay. So if you have any doubts regarding these types of partnerships, you may ask now. Or regarding type of partners, if you are having any doubts, that also you can ask. If any clarification is required, if you did not understand anything, you may please ask. These points which we have already studied, you may clear it, make it clear and go forward. It's like type of partners are there, types of partnerships are there. So these two should not get confused, should study equally. So you have to understand, see, like partners means members, that meaning you have to understand. And partnership means the entire firm. Partnership firms are there. Okay. Any doubts are there?
No, sir.
Okay, so if you don't have any doubts, then we will stop for today and we will continue the remaining portion in the next class. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.